We're living in a simulation. Like, this can't be real. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's not real. It's all fake. It's all fake. All of it. All of it.
Family, what's up? I'm so happy to have you guys here. We just got a lot of secret information coming through, and we really got to keep it on the DL. Are you guys ready? Let's go. Okay, I totally just fucked up the whole video because I can see it, but you guys can't. So let me get my life together, and then we're going to try this again.
Sit on UFO.com, keeping you informed. That's Chimney Rock right there, Lizard Rock is right above. Now look what they just installed here. Below Lizard Rock. Look at that portal. Now maybe they know what they're doing and they want some type of demonic entities to come through that, or they think that's decor. There's nothing decoration about that. That is a portal, the largest, most dynamic one I've ever seen. And if you don't think that there's entities that come in and out of that, this is shaman land, this is shaman territory. There's Wendangos everywhere. I'm telling you guys, in new days, be careful. Sedona, UFO.com. Keeping you informed.
Why would they put that there? Is it decoration?
It's getting weird. Part infinity.
Scientists have found an ocean under the Earth's surface. A massive one at that. Sounds staggering, right? Let me tell you all about it. The discovery has been made some 700 kilometers deep into the Earth. The ocean lies just above the lower mantle in something called the mantle transition zone. The water is present in a rock known as ringwoodite. And do you know how big this ocean is? About 3 times the volume of all the planet's oceans combined. So if you take all of the Earth's oceans and triple them, that is the amount of water discovered inside the Earth. Now the question is, how does this water get there? Was it present when our planet was formed, or did it appear due to some process that happened later?
What do y'all think is down there in those waters? Because there's some wild shit up here in these waters. What do y'all think is down there? You know what? I don't want to know. I don't know. Like, if it's a necessity for us to tap into that water, great. But
oh my God.
If not, just leave the Earth's G-spot alone.
Yeah.
I don't need to touch it. She might bust.
But yes, how do you perceive that information? What do you guys know about the ocean? Because I don't really know much. I mean, obviously nobody knows much, but I've just never been too into it like that. If you have any information about the ocean, definitely educate us down in the comments. We would love to hear it.
ET parents are Zeta, so they're gray. And, you know, of course I have...
Why don't you have a big head and huge eyes?
Yeah, so my physical DNA is, human, which is, once again, this mix, this hybridization. We're an experiment. We're a hybrid experiment. But my soul is very much so connected to the Zetas and the Galactic Federation.
Now, you were telling me before the program that you just had a baby.
Yes, I did.
Is it a human baby?
Yes, he is. However, I did tell my galactic family that if he wanted to show up looking a little bit more alien, that would be okay too.
People who are starseeds, are they hybrids?
So humans who are starseeds, they definitely have higher amounts of extraterrestrial DNA within them. But once again, it comes down to their soul being more extraterrestrial than their physical body with that purpose.
You know what a cyborg is, right?
Yeah.
Part human, part machine?
Yep.
Are they making some of those?
Not really. They're really focused on more of the organic biological.
How many people could be starseeds and they don't even know it?
A lot. I think there are so many starseeds on this planet who have no idea who they are and why they're here, which does lead to a lot of mental health and anxiety and depression.
Dang, how interesting was that? I very much believe in that. Now, this subject is just too deep to even discuss or talk about right now. Maybe we will break it down into a video that just focuses on something like that. That would be cool. But for now, let me know, do you guys feel like you may be a starseed? Do you experience things that you cannot explain? Or do you feel like you just belong here and this is where you're supposed to be?
Instantly, the vortex breath. Inhale 13 seconds, exhale 13 seconds, inhale 8 seconds, exhale 8 seconds. Inhale 5, exhale 5, inhale 3, exhale 3, inhale 2, exhale 2, inhale 1, exhale 1. This cadence creates a phi ratio vortex, or caduceus. It will instantly center you. Try this before you visualize or meditate.
I don't know if you mentioned it, but is that the Fibonacci sequence? Because I do believe that's what he's showing, and he might have even said it, but I just missed it. But that sounds cool to try. I'm definitely going to do that. I usually do box breathing, and that helps me a lot. I think it does something to your like neurological system and your nervous system where it just balances everything out. So even after you do that, you remain calm. And once you keep practicing, it becomes your normal state of being. I believe box breathing is something that the Marines did because they were under such an immense amount of pressure and stress that they would have to have a pretty quick and effective way to chill them out in stressful and hectic situations. So once again, for people that don't know, box breathing is just you breathe in for 4 count, you hold it for a 4 count, and you breathe it out for an 8 count.
Sun's real?
No. Sun is real. The sun and the moon is real.
Okay.
But outer space is not.
Why would they? Why are they selling us on round?
Because they selling you on space as well. That's why you thinking like that. Because you thinking outer space and all those other planets. And
Are real? Like then what is it? What are
it's
we
water over the firmament. Is water.
Over the firmament and stuff.
We're in the ocean right now.
We under the firmament, under the dome, and it's water over the firmament. It says it in the Bible. The outer space there's no such thing.
There's no such thing as outer space.
No, and that's the whole thing that got you tricked and why you think the other planets and stuff. The planets are wandering stars that you think about.
So you think all that like them go to Mars stuff is all?
How they going to the Mars? Why they don't put the same rover on the moon so we can watch the Earth spin right now? How they gonna go to Mars?
They're talking about building a society on Mars, right?
Yeah. Why they doing that? Why they ain't got the same thing on the moon right now? Yeah. How they gonna go to Mars?
The whole thing is like we never went back to the moon, right?
Yeah.
Why not?
There is so much contradiction when it comes to this, and it's just driving me up the wall. Because when we talk to somebody that is Christian and they state that they do not believe in the firmament, even though it states that in the Bible, and I'm trying to figure out, how can you believe in a religion and believe in a God so great, but also do not believe in something that he wrote in a book for you to guide you? How can you disregard and not believe that part? Are you saying that God is not reliable? Or are you saying that God made a mistake in this book? Or are you saying that sometimes we can believe the Bible and sometimes we cannot? Because if you think in a way like that, then you are saying that your God is imperfect. And that's just super crazy to me.
Flat fucking world. All this time we thought we lived on a round planet, huh? We have no fucking evidence to believe that we're on a round planet, only by people telling us. But we really don't know who we are, where we came from, who the fuck is our purpose here.
I'm not gonna go for that. You're not gonna tell me that on a round planet, though.
How do you know that? You never been out of space, nigga. Go ahead.
You know how in every single radio song they always use like la 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 la. Or rah rah
What does that mean?
They're all names of Egyptian gods.
No way.
The most famous one is the deity Nana, the moon god, a Mesopotamian moon god. So singing these songs is what? It's preaching, praying to that thing. So you hear Rihanna say it all the time. In bare songs they do it though. Another one in Egyptian culture, Ra is the sun god, the creator of all other gods and humans. And you can hear Lady Gaga singing.
What other ones are there?
La la la. Tyler the Creator.
Ra ra.
So La is the deity, is a minor ancient Egyptian moon god who eventually becomes Khonshu. This god is supposed to be the one that helps Moon Knight. I don't know if you know Marvel like that.
No.
That's
not that.
No.
It's not people necessarily.
Yeah. Well, it's actually what it is they had found a way, believe it or not, thousands of years ago, to create cloned people. Okay. This is in the ancient, this ain't my idea. This is the ancient tablets. Right. Anybody can look these up.
Yeah.
And so, but it wasn't working out because those people.
What can they Google for that?
Google, go on Google and type in UCLA CDLI cuneiform online digital library. Okay. It's a mouthful, right?
I mean, but you can pause it, bring it back.
Bring it back. And when you go there, you know what you're going to find? The Sumerian Tablet Library Database. You can take a stone off the shelf and drop it into the online translator and read it for yourself. You don't need me. You don't need any other linguists. You don't need any specialists. You don't need any archaeologists. You can read it for yourself.
I love that you're sharing.
They don't even allow these today. They don't even allow these today because they're so dangerous. But that's what they used when I did the film. They're barely 6 ounces. They're reyes, and they're literally lethal. So I still have them because it's a time when people were tougher. Sorry, they were. Life is just getting a little easier and easier and easier. And, oh, that's great. It's wonderful, but it's not. I think when we force ourselves into tough situations, that's what the human creature is supposed to do. They're not supposed to have wheels on their suitcases. They're not supposed to have lawnmowers with engines that pull them along. It's a convenience, no question, but it just makes things easier. Now with AI, you can literally put your brain in a pickle jar and have that machine do it. So I cherish these moments. I cherish hard work, even though I hate it. I know it's like, strong medicine. Tastes horrible going down, but it makes you feel better.
A lot of. I was just talking to my daughter about that. I was just letting her know that like a hard day doesn't mean a bad day.
Rich people who get into satanic culture, and I wonder what that is. I recently met some people who had taken like the satanic oath, the rituals and everything, and they said immediately when they did it, their life just skyrocketed. Like they started getting everything, and it reminds me of Jesus getting tempted by the devil. You know, I can give you all the kingdoms of the earth, and then I believe Jesus said, "My kingdom is not of this earth," or something along those lines. Evil's winning right now. You can become a very successful person, cheating, stealing, all this stuff.
Hey, what's up, fam?
I don't think evil is winning right now. I think when it comes to the devil and when it comes to evil, as we know that he is a liar and he is a deceiver, right? So we have to think a little bit deeper into things. Like I said, I don't think that they are winning. I think that it looks like that they are. I think it is a deception that they are. It is a lie to us that they are, to make it seem like, you know what, it's okay. Go ahead and fold. Go ahead and bend. Let your morals down and go, because everybody else is doing it. And don't ever let them suck you into this trend, because that's what it's becoming.
So y'all heard about the damn time traveling dude? Man, this dude in Florida got an Airbnb out there. And he seen on the camera a dude go inside the garage with a book bag. When he went inside the garage, he watching on the camera like, what the fuck is this nigga doing in my house? At my house, in my yard, in my garage. He called the police immediately. Like, hey, man, go check out what's going on over there at my property. A guy just went in there with a book bag on and my barn. Like, go see. Police go. Guess what? Ain't nobody there. Don't find that. Dude is watching the camera the whole entire time. The whole entire time. And how you know it's not fake and ain't no bullshit? He eventually took this Airbnb off of Airbnb as a listing. You ain't about to fuck up your money just for no bullshit attention or the bullshit around. In my opinion, I don't think nobody gonna do that, right? Because even when the little money you gonna make off that video ain't gonna equate to the long-term money you gonna make off that property being listed. So back to the story. Dude ended up not being in there when the police had went to go check. Next thing you know, the bag get deep. The next day, he heard motion, got a motion sensor from his detectors. Dude coming out the same fucking barn that the police checked and he won't in there. As he coming out, guess what? The motherfucker look 30 years older. 30 years of age, but look like the same person. Crazy, right? Then, you know this internet, you know y'all smart as fuck up here. Y'all do y'all research.
Y'all know the fuck y'all doing. Y'all actually better than the fucking content creators. Like, y'all better than me. But I admit it. I let y'all know that. Like, some of y'all smarter than me, more talented, more meticulous with your words. But anyways, let's get back to it. Motherfucker came up out of there. People doing facial recognition and scanning and doing research. They come out to find out this is a Miller guy that supposedly died in 2018 that was researching time travel heavily. I'm talking about he was fascinated with time travel. You want to have a conversation with this nigga? This all he talking about is time travel. So he's been studying quantum physics, all this type shit to deal with time traveling, trying to figure it out. And they pinpointed it to look like that's who it looked like. They saying this could possibly be him. And the shit just crazy as hell, man. Because everybody, they'll try to take your attention off of some shit like that. Because motherfucker find out we can time travel, it's gonna be other smart motherfuckers that look into it and start trying to do it. And motherfuckers gonna be around this bitch teleporting like a motherfucker. Y'all let me know what y'all think though. Shit get wild, bro.
I think a lot of us seen this on other reaction videos or just in general on TikTok. But I hope we get a part 2 and an update of what's going on now. Do you guys believe in other dimensions as well as time travel?
You guys, something really weird just happened to me and I'm kind of freaked out. Like, just listen. So I was off work today at 2 p.m. By the way, I work at Barnes & Noble. Just for, reference sake, everybody knows Barnes & Nobles are not small. They're big. They're big bookstores. So I was shelving a book and then a coworker walked past me and said, bye. And I was like, oh, you're leaving? And she was like, yeah. So I looked at my clock and I was like, oh, I'm leaving in, like 2 minutes because it was 1:58. And she was like, don't you love when you like look down into your watch and you like see that you're about to get off work? And I'm like, oh, I totally love that. And then I said, are you okay? And she was like, yeah. So I gave her a hug and then she left. So then I went to go clock out and a customer stopped me and they were like, can you help me? So I was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. What are you looking for? So then I walked all the way to the back to the kids section from the front of the store to the back after talking to a customer, after talking to my coworker and giving her a hug. So I go to like type in what the customer is looking for. Sorry, you guys, I'm like really freaked out. I went to type in what the customer was looking for and I looked at my clock because I was like, oh, I'm supposed to be off. It was still 1:58. It was still 1:58. And I remember thinking to myself, I said, self, that can't be right. That can't be right because as long as it took you to say whatever it was to your coworker, give her a hug, have some small chatter, walk all the way like to the back, get stopped by a customer, walk all the way to the kids department, go on the computer, and it's still 1:58. So I was so deeply unsettled. I was like, no. And I was like, did my watch stop? Did my watch stop? So then I looked on the computer terminal and it said 1:58 too. So I remember saying out loud, I was like, this is weird. This is really weird. So then I kept staring at my watch. And then a lady came over to me, she talked to me and I typed something else in. And then I looked at my watch again and it finally said 1:59. You guys, my internal clock is pretty good. I know more than 1 minute passed for me to do all of that. There's no way that it remained 1:58 to 1:58 and then I sat there looking at my clock and it was still 1:58. I don't know what this means. Find this on the web. Shut up, Alexa. I don't know what this means. I don't know. I am deeply unsettled. There's no way. Y'all, there's no way. Like, did time stop? Did anybody else experience something like this around this time? It takes me about a minute to walk from the front to the back in a meandering style. Let alone talk to a customer, talk to a coworker, and look something up and walk. It was 1:58 for like 2 to 3 minutes. That's what I'm saying to you guys. It was 1:58 for like 2 to 3 minutes when it should not have been 1:58. Anyways, CERN, The eclipse, I don't know.
Everything at this point.
Y'all, I am not okay. Because that was weird.
Yeah.
It was so weird that I looked at the computer terminal to see if maybe, I don't know what I was trying to see. Y'all, that was weird. By the way, it's a digital watch. It's not analog. The computer terminal said the same thing. It said the same thing.
Hold on. If I freaked out that much, which I would, I'm going to have to investigate. So what I would actually do is go ahead and go into the back where I know they have security cameras and rewind the little camera and see how much time it took for me to do everything. Like I would actually look at the minutes counting on the camera while I'm doing these things, because that would I would have to make some type of sense of that. And I definitely understand where she's coming from. Stuff like that, when it happens, it makes you low-key freak out about what's going on in reality. But needless to say, I'm speaking for everybody when I say something is going on with time. I think so far that was one of my favorite videos.
So Antarctica have a volcano that's raining gold every day. No wonder they don't.
This is huge news. This is not just any gold. We're talking about nano-sized monoatomic gold. Research from North Carolina State University shows that gold nanoparticles with a slight positive charge work collectively to unravel DNA's double helix. The monoatomic gold is literally upgrading us, evolving us, restoring us. That is why many of us are awakening, upgrading, and integrating this new program that the Mother Earth is releasing, and the sun rays. Know about how monoatomic gold can be beneficial in various ways. Dials back maturing interaction, works on mental capacity, helps in susceptibility. We are evolving.
That's just so amazing.
So I'm in the mall. This place, so coming to the mall makes me realize we're living in a simulation. Like, this can't be real. Like, you're telling me this place right here that has 2 people working in there, they're selling enough hats. They're selling enough hats just to pay 2 employees. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's not real. Also, like some of these stores, like, okay, like maybe, right? Like women's lingerie, underwear, whatever. The Buckle, I don't know. Do people still shop in there? I don't even know. Okay, like how you're telling me this place, icing, sells enough $2 earrings to pay the rent? No way. And then this place, what is it even? What do they do? They're selling nail polish and candles. That's not. No, there's no way. Or phone
that
cases.
Is crazy.
No, not happening.
That's a great.
This place. Okay, they're selling Dreamcatcher earrings and rocks.
Rocks.
No, never met anybody that bought one of those from the mall. It's all fake. It's all fake. All of it.
You know, I have thought about that before. Like, how in the world are they paying for these places when these places cost so much money? I mean, imagine how much it costs to rent a room or to rent an apartment or a house, whatever. These mall spaces are super expensive, and now they have to pay for their space as well as paying their employees. How do you think they are able to stay afloat?
Does anyone want to tell me how there were 14 cameras in the underpass that Diana had her car accident in, yet all of them were turned off the day that her car accident happened? Like, this woman is royalty. What are the odds of that happening? And let's talk about the men that were in the car. I already made a video in the playlist below about both of these men, but we have the driver who randomly got hundreds of thousands of dollars in his bank account that day. And then we have the man who was going to propose to her that night, but they unfortunately passed away in the car with her. So similarly to how she was going to marry Barry before he tragically passed away in a mysterious, sketchy car accident that's very similar to how she passed away. And Diana said this publicly, like, she believes that the royal family ended him and that it was all staged. So this this would not be the first staged accident. And the worst one, this picture was taken at Diana's funeral. Why is she smiling? Why is the queen smiling? If her daughter-in-law, or like ex-daughter-in-law, but she thought of her as a daughter, just passed away, I would not be smiling at any funeral. She is clearly smiling in this. Something is off. Like, it's just too sketchy. Let me know if you want to hear more. And follow my TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube for more. It really helps when you interact.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, isn't there a movie that's going to come out in like 2100 where it talks about the royal family? I'm not sure if that's exactly what it is, but if I am right, what if they planning to tell us what actually happened, but actually revealing it in the future because they already know?
Oh, nobody finds it crazy that they're passing laws to protect our brainwaves? Colorado passes a law banning commercial use for people's brainwave data and thoughts, making it the first law to protect brainwaves. So you mean to tell me people are now stealing our thoughts and our brainwaves? Me not having the privacy of thinking is crazy. And then I went to New York Times and I seen this crazy article, and it said your brainwaves are up for sale, and a new law wants to change it. Dang. Since when was they selling our brainwaves or our thoughts? And for time purposes, y'all gonna read that whole article. But then it just makes me think, like, have y'all ever been just thinking about something and then it pop up on your phone?
Every day.
Yeah, like an advertisement or an ad.
Every day.
Welcome to 2024, where we're cooked to the maximum capacity.
We're not even cooked. We're deep fried at this point.
We actually fund ourselves and then work out what dividend is needed to pay. So we kind of work. It's a great business to be in, central banking. You print money and people believe it. And
They are things that can talk. That work the process. Hold the payroll. And his name that sat on him was death. And all following him. For he was given power to kill.
Yeah, I can't believe I just made y'all watch that, and I watched that myself because there has to be a mask. I mean, it looks like a person. I shouldn't be watching this. Y'all, I be having tornado dreams a lot, and they scared the heck out of me. So I don't like watching stuff like that, but that was interesting. Did y'all see the glitch?
Yes, I can. It's a public beach, dude. It's a public beach.
I understand it's a public beach and I can't stop you, but now I have to explain it to my boss.
What, that I'm taking a video?
It is kind of hot, sick. I mean, if you want to be cool, I don't know.
Okay. Hey, what's up? Okay.
Yeah.
He said you can't do that. I mean, if you gotta explain it to your boss, you gotta explain it to the boss, but I'm gonna record it. That looks like a big cloud of mosquitoes, but I don't know. What do you guys think that is?
Alrighty, so if it's just me, tell me it's just me, but I have to ask. I don't even know if this fucking video is gonna get literally anywhere, and if it does, cool. If it doesn't, also cool. But does it just feel so fucking weird? Like everything feels so fucking weird. Like you go to work every day, you pay your bills, but it just doesn't feel right. Like the vibe like literal vibe of the world, like just kind of feels off. Like,
yeah.
Why are we going to work? Why are we paying our bills? Like,
Right.
why are we paying taxes?
Right.
Because it just seems
Talk
so,
to us.
like, fucking pointless at this point. Like, where we are is, like a fucking, like, humanity and, like, the U.S. Like, it just feels so fucking pointless. And it just, it's been just dawning on me, you know? Like, what are we doing paying all this shit and paying these taxes?
I wonder when this video was made because, you know, everybody is different. It's just dawning on him. If it's just dawning on him now in 2024, oh my. Some of us, we've been feeling like this for years. I'm happy that it's just dawning on him now because we've been feeling this for a while, some of us. We've been going through this BS for a while.
But then, like, they're just doing whatever the fuck they want with our money, and our voices aren't heard, and we can't afford a fucking house. We can't afford a house. Our voices aren't heard. They're sending money everywhere but to where it needs to go, which is like our own fucking country. And I don't know, like our roads and our infrastructure and our fucking bridges, they're getting taken down. It just, everything feels so fucking weird. Does it not, or is it just me? Because it just feels fucking weird. Me and my buddy were talking about it at work, and I want to know, does the world just feel really, really fucking weird right now? Like, why are we doing what we're doing? Why are we doing this? What's the end goal of what we're doing right now? Because it just keeps getting harder to do the fucking thing that we all have to do every day, which is work. It's harder to go to work when you know that the goal that you want a house, well, it's getting further away. It's getting further away. It's getting more fucking unaffordable. It's getting more impossible. You want a car rates are fucking more impossible. Insurance rates, more impossible. Groceries, everything's more expensive.
Yeah, don't mind me. Babe just brought me some ribs. Anyway, back to the video.
We're not getting paid more. They're getting paid more, but we're not getting paid more. It's like the left arm goes to the homeless and the poor, housing the migrants. The right arm goes to fucking the rich. And then you're stuck in the middle, and you're just getting fucking tugged left, right, left, right, left, right. Yeah, what happens when you just rip us in half? Just rip me in fucking half at this point. Because I don't want to play this game anymore. Let me know if that's how you feel, because that's how I feel. This shit's wild. Like, I don't know what we're doing anymore. My neighbor's just fucking walking her dog. She's like, oh, look, Nick's having a fucking breakdown. Hi, Dawn.
Yo, that is so funny because no, sir, you are not wrong. You are just becoming aware now, which is a little late, but who are we to say what's late and what's not? You know, just welcome to the club. Like, welcome to the club. We've been doing this for a very long time, and yeah, we welcome you with open arms. And that's how I feel about it. Yo, that last video got me cracking up because, you know, if you know what I'm talking about. We've been in this hellhole for a very long time, physically and spiritually. But some people are just now catching up. But that's okay. You know, we're all in this together. But anyways, you guys, that is the end of the compilation video. I'm so happy that you guys joined me here today. This cable does not want to listen to me. But anyways, welcome to our channel. If you are new, I would like to invite you to become a member of our family. So please subscribe to our channel and join us every time a video is released. Hit that notification bell down below. That way you are aware of every time a video is released. Anyways, you guys, I'm going to keep it short today. I want to say thank you so much. Be good and do right because everything is everything. And I will catch you guys on the next one.